All right. What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday to you. I know mine sucked. I hope yours didn't. Actually, I hope it did. My name is Mission Creep, and I'm bringing you my sixth Domination match. I got a match on Terminal. I'm using the Vector with Silencer, of course, Ninja Stopping Power, Sleight of Hand. That's kind of the basic setup for SMGs, and even for small maps, I would say. You want high mobility, and you want quickness, and I feel the best way to do that is with an SMG. So right here, I let them get to C because I know if I can pin them at C and they're gonna start spawning there, then I can do something like this. I'm basically patrolling both routes, the east and west route. Excuse me, the east and west route, and I'm using this lobby shop in the middle as kind of my safe harbor, which is essentially the point between your patrol where you can kind of recap and regain some health if need be. Right here, I called in my UAV. I've noticed that a lot of dudes aren't running UAV on Domination, so I figured, if I want to be a good team player, I'm gonna run UAV. And right here, I'm trying to time when I can run into their spawn and just wreak havoc. So I killed this guy. I failed to do so on these two. That might have been the same guy who respawned. It's probably not. I'll just keep telling myself that. I don't know what this guy was doing over here. Maybe he was talking to his grandma on the phone, but either way, you're gonna have to hang up, bud. Right here, this is a great spot because your head's popping out just barely. I think I get 2 or 3 guys over the course of the game. So I'm telling my team now, Cat B. By the way, you can just tell that guy's running Akimbo 87s just by the way he walks. He's got one of those nerd walks where the back of his shoe doesn't touch the ground when he runs, and that's a good indicator of a D-bag. And so, and in this game, a D-bag means you're running Akimbo 87s that are worthless now. I mean, they patched them. Wake up, right? So this guy's trying to be sneaky, and surprise, surprise, bullet to the teeth. I see this guy with a light machine gun. I'm hoping he's going to creep up. I also see someone right there. Oh, I do get him. I thought I didn't. So right now I'm very aware that my rear is open, and that was just exploited. Unfortunately, I call for cover for my team, but they all kind of whore for the red dot on the map. It's really pathetic when when a red dot pops up. I mean, it's like headless chickens. They just all start running to the map. Right here's kind of sticky. I see one guy there, knock him out, and I see another guy here. I really wish I could have gotten him because that's one thing I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to work on, when I see 2 or 3 enemies, I prioritize them, and I take them out systematically. This is just a huge fail on my part. Luckily, the Harrier took him out. We were able to maintain B, which is vital because whoever has B usually has control of the map. And in this case, we have A and B, thus they're spawning at C. So it's a lot easier for me to predict where they're going to be and when they're going to be there. This is just me being cocky, right? Actually, not being cocky, just really, really hungry. I'm hungry for it. I see them over at A, and regardless of the number of times that I've taken dudes out that just sit here with their dick in their hand, I decided to go over there and check out the scenery. Unfortunately, it was to no avail. Right here, I try and stick this guy with the Semtex, almost blow it, but luckily I took him out. So right now, I'm starting to feel the groove, and I really advocate for like tapping into this momentum, tapping into this this groove. Really, however the way the game is going, you start feeling it, and through feeling it, you're able to kind of figure out where the enemy's going, and kind of cut them off by anticipating where they are right now and where they're going. And I'll stress this again, I try to in most of my videos, but knowledge in this game is your most important asset. If you know where somebody's going to be, or if you know where they are, 9 times out of 10 you will have the upper hand on them, and thus you'll become a more effective player. And it's funny because this game, the game after this, I was stuck on the shit team, and we just got murdered. We got murdered. I mean, I didn't do bad, and that's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. I mean, game after game after game, I'll get scores like 28-6, 29 and 7. You know, three to four KDR games, and I want to post them, but I mean, I can just do a lot better, you know. I mean, and in this game, I think I went 42-7, which is good. But you know, when I get regular games like 20-4, 20-3, yeah, I want to post them, but I want to hold myself to a higher standard. I want to know what you guys think. And also, I really everyone's been sending me a lot of comments and friend requests on Xbox, and I'll accept all of them until my list is full. But as far as the comments go, I try and get back to all of them. If I don't, I'm sorry. I really do try. I'm just getting a lot now, and I really, really appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me. So right here, I got my Pave Low and I got my Harrier. At this point, I know I'm doing pretty good. I want to preserve my score, but at the same time, I want to win, and we're losing by, you know, about 40 points. And again, I know they're over at A, so I'm thinking to myself, how can I get over to A in a safe way? And after trying to jack this guy's care package, no, I'm just kidding. I hate people that do that. I'm just fucking with them. I think in a second I'll head over to that airplane. Either way, where was I? I wanted to ask you guys to take a second, just real quick, to rate the video whatever you guys feel it deserves. It really means a lot to me, and it really helps me out. Everyone's been really constructive with their criticism and the comments and the personal messages. And again, I know I've been kind of chiming on this for a while, but I really appreciate it. The more involved the community is with me, you know, my subscribers and my fans, the more incentive I have, you know, to make videos. Here we go. This is where I go in the airplane because I know they're spawning at A. I want to get over there somehow, and luckily, you know, I got I think a 2-man spray, and then the Pave Low took 2 or 3 more with them. The airplane is a great spot to find people, and even if you decide to chill in the cockpit for a minute or two, it's one of 2 spots on this map that is very advantageous. This spot, and also the one behind me on the platform to the left. Those are 2 really good spots. Right here, this is towards the end of the match, I believe. We need to get C because we only have 1 flag. And you'll see me, I think I head over there again, but I can't emphasize enough how much using cover helps. Using cover maximizes your chances of staying alive. And it also makes it very difficult for the enemy to hit you. I mean, there's places where, you know, only your head will pop out, but even if you can cover just half your body, you'll notice that a lot of firefights you guys are losing that are one-on-one, chances are you don't have cover. And if the other guy does have cover, you understand what I mean when I say it's a lot more difficult to hit somebody when they're behind structure. Lately, I've been watching Woody's Gamertag on YouTube, and he talks about concealment versus cover. And basically, concealment is where they can't see you, which is you're still at an advantage. And cover is where, you know, they can't hit you. Their bullets can't hit you. And what I was gonna say is, even if you can't find a spot with cover, you know, try and find a spot with concealment, because, you know, the enemy can't hit you unless they see you. And you know, again, how embarrassing is that? Actually, how embarrassing is it for the other guy? You're just literally laying in a crack on the ground, hiding in between it, and waiting. But I guess, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But I get him there. So here, I think I nabbed 2 or 3 guys before the game ends, but again, cover, you know, and they even concealment too. They can't see me. There's that plant in the middle of me. They know they're getting hit, but they're not where they're getting hit from. Luckily, this grenade doesn't kill me. So again, concealment cover. I'll put Woody's gamertag in the description. My name is Mission Creep. I really appreciate your guys' support. All of the comments, I'll try and get back to all of them. Rate, comment, subscribe. Please take a second to rate this video and all the other ones you guys watch. Excuse me. Take it easy. I'll try and put another video up tonight or tomorrow. Peace.